Hi there. So in this video, I wanted to go over some of the positives, some of my favorite things about the whole experience of living in a van here on Oahu, Hawaii. So if you've watched any of my other videos, I have mentioned, so now I've been here like 7 months, a little over 7 months. So first of all, one thing about Hawaii is that the outdoor activities will keep you out of the van. So of course, during the heat of the day, the van gets hot, so you need all the excuses in the world to get out of the van. So of course, activities such as hiking, with all the mountains you can climb up here. There is all the waterfalls to jump, beaches like I'm at right now, or even things, like rock climbing or snorkeling. Second, as you can see with the sun absolutely beating today, like always, but you get great solar. So I don't have a big solar system, but I never have to worry about it being empty unless, maybe there's like a tropical storm coming through or something, and you get clouds for multiple days. But my solar system is always charged up and it powers everything in my van. So in my van, I run like a mini fridge, a sizable mini fridge, not like the tiny ones. So I've got a mini fridge and that runs obviously 24/7, and convection oven, air fryer. I've got an electric cooktop, charge my laptop, I charge my phone. I have electric fans that I plug in and run all night. I have a max air fan. So I've got a lot of electrical appliances, we could say, and I run them all off a pretty small solar system. But since I'm in Hawaii, I can get away with that because there's so much sun, so much solar. So that is definitely a perk. Third, which is less about the van and more so about the location about Hawaii, is that I work 2 days a week. So I'm working part-time 2 days a week. That's only 8 times a month, and I am making enough to put over $4,000 a month into savings, because you get paid more out here because things cost so much more. But since I'm not paying for rent and I don't have many expenses, that those increased costs of Hawaii don't really affect me other than, say, gas and groceries. So working 2 days a week, and like I've mentioned, spending the other 5 really getting and doing all those activities, and just the ability to save all that money. I mean, that is my biggest perk for being here. It's amazing. All these activities, and I'm saving this much money. I love it. It is amazing. I am so thankful. Of course, I have mentioned it in some videos. So I'm a nurse, and obviously tough work, but we get paid, decently well in Hawaii here, especially coming from somewhere like Tennessee where I was getting paid half of this. But obviously higher expenses, but I'm a nurse and I'm making a decent amount of money, so I'm able to work part-time and do all my passions, all the hiking, all the waterfalls, able to do those the majority of the week, and just part-time job to pay the bills, right? Another big part of that is just, that I live so frugally, so cheaply. Because I'm in this small van, it really prevents me, like, I'm not buying things because I know I don't have anywhere to put them when you're in a small van. So that keeps you living cheap. If you're in an apartment, if you're in a house, you got space for things, but no, not in a van. So it kind of forces you to live cheap in that aspect. Fourth, I would say the climate. It is pretty stable. I mean, highs like 80 degrees to 85 degrees, and maybe lows like low 70s. And so climate is so stable. Obviously, sometimes you miss it being a little cold. I'm sure if I ever got into the cold, I'd be like, nah, I don't actually miss this. I just miss the thought of it. But so the climate is perfect. I know if I was in somewhere, like I'm from Tennessee, and there it gets 105, 110 degrees in the summer sometimes. I know if I was in Tennessee in this van that it would be absolutely dreadful. I'd be so sweaty. Everything would be so hot. Because the van gets hot enough in the 85 degrees. But I'm thankful Hawaii's got this beautiful climate. I'm sure you can hear the wind. So even when it is, 85, 86 degrees, you've always got this breeze going. And, I'm right here at the beach. So I've got the ocean breeze, and I don't feel hot at all, really. And to round off this list of the things that I am enjoying here in Vanlife Hawaii, the things I love about Hawaii is definitely the culture. People are accommodating. Like my patients at work, they're always so nice. They ask you where you're from. Obviously, it's a thing. Like, a lot of the locals don't like people, coming to the island. They don't want, they want you tearing up paradise. But, as long as you're respectful to the land, like as long as you're treating it how they would treat it, obviously, tourists come in and like leave trash and whatnot. As long as you're not doing that. And I'm working a good job. I am contributing to the economy, the society here, so I guess that's a plus. But the culture is overwhelmingly accommodating, very nice, happy, easygoing. One thing that I do find funny is, which I totally get it, but so locals, when they have a good spot, like say a good hiking spot, a good waterfall, a good surf spot especially, they might, if they post pictures or something, they're not telling you where it is. Like, that is their local spot, and I find that funny. I really like that. When you have a good spot, you don't want everybody to know, because then you're going to have all the Instagram people coming, like me, with cameras and ruining your experience, right? Because I totally understand that. When I'm having a good time, I don't want to be around other people. When I'm jumping these waterfalls, I don't want to be around other people. So that's something I find so funny, how, the culture is so overwhelmingly sweet and accommodating, but also like, hey, I've got my spot, and you're not going to know where it is. So I find that funny. That's my list. That is 5 things that I love about living here in Hawaii in my van. Like I've mentioned so many times before, it's an absolute dream. I'm only working a couple days a week. I'm saving a ton of money, putting a ton into savings in my investment accounts. And, as you can see, I'm doing all the outdoor activities that I love. That's my Hawaii dream, and I'm living it out here. So, yeah, these are a few of the main things I love about it. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Yeah, thanks.